China is not ready to invade Taiwan at the moment. The reason? The high cost that it'll need to bear to go against Taiwan. Over the past decades, the Chinese Communist Party has been preparing its military wing known as the People's Liberation Army. This army dwarfs Taiwanese forces and may be more powerful than the forces any of Taiwan's supporters, such as the US or Japan, could afford to bring to the region if a real fight breaks out. What is China scheming behind closed doors? Can Taiwan beat China? Hello everyone and welcome back to War Update. China has Taiwan firmly in its sights. Just because it's not being very vocal about Taiwan doesn't mean that they won't invade Taiwan any moment. Exposing their vulnerability to the world might be a tactic to deter the opponents from their ultimate goal. China has been ramping up flights by fighter jets, staging sophisticated drills and building up its military power, and is signaling to the world that it's increasingly ready to take Taiwan by force if necessary. China's vast military is geared up for the reunification of Taiwan with the mainland more than anything in the world. It seems Taiwan as its own territory, a breakaway province, and according to the Chinese President Xi Jinping, says reunification is a priority and has not ruled out using force to do it. Meanwhile, China's massive buildup is with an emphasis on power at sea. China's specialist marine force is said to have been expanded to 5 times its previous size. They're designing and building new aircraft carriers and testing anti-ship ballistic missiles against mock-up US targets. It's no wonder that Taiwan is worried, but the fact is that an invasion wouldn't be easy for China. First of all, the distance that China will need to cover will leave the Chinese fleet seriously exposed. These ships might need to sail for hours before they can attempt to coordinate a landing on Taiwan's beaches and ports. This will leave more than enough time to see them coming. The Republic of China isn't just the main island of Taiwan, but includes several smaller islands in the Taiwan Strait, like Kinmen and Penghu. These islands are the first line of defense and are well fortified and equipped with missiles and early warning radar. In case of an invasion, Taiwan's ports are crucial and they'll need to be taken relatively intact, but these ports would be heavily defended and an invasion would definitely face intense fire from the troops that would occupy surrounding buildings. A mountainous ridge runs down the spine of the island. To the west, large urban settlements would form a defensive barrier, and the many canals and rivers of Taiwan could slow any Chinese advance to a crawl. Taiwan's armed forces would be going up against the world's largest military. China has more than 2 million active service members, while Taiwan has just 163,000. Although they do have 1.6 million reservists, Taiwan's military has been preparing well for the scenario of an invasion by China. Taiwan has increased its own defense spending, which includes ordering new warships and billions being spent on Harpoon anti-ship missiles and weapons for its F-16 fighter jets. Suppose Taiwan's airfields get destroyed. Its pilots have been trained to use highways as emergency runways. Several of its air bases are underground, which are buried deep under Taiwan's mountain ranges. Planes take off and land from wide tunnels, which have been cut into the mountainside. Taiwan wouldn't be fighting alone. The United States of America has pledged to come to its aid if attacked by China. Another country which will help is Japan, and Okinawa is less than an hour's flight away, where lies a fleet of US warplanes and 20,000 Marines. Japan has been in talks with Taiwan about its defense. Japan is worried because if Taiwan falls, Japan's outlying islands could be next. The scale of any kind of invasion on Taiwan would be colossal. Some estimates suggest a million-strong force would be needed if defeating China is the goal. Keeping a massive force hidden before invasion and keeping it properly supplied afterwards would be a huge challenge. The weight of the world opinion is a great obstacle that China will need to overcome. What do you think will happen? Will Taiwan be victorious against China if a war breaks out? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to press the bell icon and subscribe to our channel for more updates.